think I was inspired to volunteer with G.A.P because of the effect of all the other volunteers. They're just such a great bunch, and I feel so welcomed, and I feel important, and I feel like I'm really making a difference.
What inspired me to volunteer with G.A.P? Well, Bonnie Dart did. So Bonnie and I know each other through Circles program, the YWCA Circles program, and Bonnie was talking about G.A.P, and I had a lot of questions for her, as I tend to have when I don't understand something, and she told me about G.A.P Gardens, and that led me to learning more about G.A.P Gardens, to actually volunteering here. So I'm here really because of Bonnie.
I think that G.A.P is synonymous with community, and it just was something that could be visible in the community, a help that you can see, and I definitely can see that people are in need now. During the pandemic, especially the last 2 years, has been really, really difficult for everybody. And with G.A.P, you get people from all walks of life volunteering. You get people from all walks of life needing help. So it's kind of like a symbiotic relationship between volunteers and people who require some help. And there's just a greater understanding in the community. I think it's fostered that understanding. And there's a respect that is really good to see. It's brought this community together.
It was definitely my family members. They always went volunteering. They've been volunteering for a couple years, so whenever they come back, they always bring back like happy memories of like people being happy and congratulating them and thanking them. So it's definitely like fun to volunteer because you get to see like so many people being happy.
I was drawn to G.A.P by knowing so well the needs in our community that are extensive and so badly required volunteer help. And with my involvement with Rotary, because Rotary and G.A.P have worked closely together, and Rotary sponsored G.A.P's initial work, and I also had great regard and respect for the good Reverend at Trinity who launched G.A.P, and so his inspiration made many of us strong believers and contributors.
The biggest reason I'm doing this is because I think it's really important to give back to the community. As I said, I'm a teacher, or have been a teacher, and I've got a good pension and a good lifestyle, and I'm happy with who I am. But a lot of the people are not so fortunate. So I feel that it's really important for people who are doing well to support the people who aren't, and to give back to the community.